Department serves you every day in a different way.
Here are men experienced in every phase of police work. Men familiar with the workings of the law. Men who are proud of their heritage. Joe had visions of being a hero, of defending some frail little woman whose husband was mistreating her. His dream was a scout car of his own, but he didn't mind being assigned special detail work. It led him into strange places, led him behind the scenes to learn the real purpose of police work. Some of the police academy work was fun, like the day Joe volunteered to be a guinea pig for a target practice. There was no doubt in his mind that he would earn the right to wear that uniform permanently. In commando practice, cadet officers learn how a group of men working as one can be an effective wedge between destructive mobs and the peaceful citizen and his property. The police department investigated his background, his school record, his home environment, his personal habits. Oh, it wasn't an important arrest, and Joe wasn't a hero. But for the first time, he felt as though he really was a police officer. And somehow his uniform seemed to fit better. The police department thought so too. Of course, there were dozens of times when he had to do things that weren't pleasant. But it was all a part of his job. Voices became a part of his life.
Should you be stopped in this manner by the police at some time, don't jump to conclusions. These are a few of his services that are usually overlooked. Yes, even in this case, a service is being performed, believe it or not. Don't be upset or too concerned if this should happen to you someday, because there is a reason, and a good one. Teach your child to rely on the policeman. He helps make your community a safer and better place to live in. Let's realize the policeman is your government's greatest contribution to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Once in a while, he found himself working with a younger generation on his beat. Youngsters who have a yen to find out what the world outside their yard is like, and discover it's pretty big and confusing when mother isn't there.
Behind the policeman's badge is a big heart and even bigger purposes.
That started Joe thinking. Joe understood now why policemen were considered bad, but it was all a part of his job. At the end of 6 months' probation, Joe received his certificate confirming him as a patrolman. These are the guardians of your city, the men and women who are always on duty. This is the team that protects your property and you. This is your police department.
Your police department.